Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Avikela's View. My name is Avikela Makinde. On today's episode, I have a question for you. And also, before I ask you this question, I want to give you a background story. For the past weeks, I've been in charge of the communication department in our logistic company. And of course, oftentimes the staff will always say, some of those clients are so rude. For no reason, they could just be cussing you out or using curse word on you for no reason. I was like, no, I don't think anybody would just use a curse word on you for no reason, especially in an official communication way. And of course, they would try to explain to me, it's okay. So I decided to take over that particular position. And of course, everything has been going well. I read communication, so at least I know how to communicate with people, especially in office space. So on Saturday, this particular lady that we've been doing business with all the time, we do delivering for her all the time, and there has never been any issue. So this past Saturday, she asked us to go pick up something for her in a particular location. And usually before we do that, we usually ask for the pickup number, and so we could call those people to know to find out about the availability and all that we're going to do there. So when we called, we just notified the woman that somebody has asked us to come and pick up something a day in. Is the office open for that day? They said yes. So the rider got there. When the rider got there, the people checked their payment list. They discovered the sender was here to pay them their money for the item they requested for. So they refused to give the item to the rider, right? Which is, of course, is pay before service kind of organization. So according to the woman said she was not going to release the item except she received her payment. So when the rider called me, I asked him to hold on, let me get in contact with the sender, which is the woman that sent us. And I called her on the network. I called her via WhatsApp that we communicate via WhatsApp. I called her via WhatsApp for like 3-4 times. She didn't pick. And because it was a Saturday, I just assumed she was probably sleeping. So I gave her like 5 minutes again. I called her on the network and she still did not pick. And I said the best I could do at this point is to send her a voice note to informing her of what just happened and how we will not be waiting again, that she could just reply us as soon as she gets the message, So this thing I'm telling you happened between around 12 noon and 1 p.m. thereabout. And I now asked the rider to go to the next location where she was supposed to do other deliverings. And when the woman now called me back around 4 p.m. or thereabouts. And the first thing I said, oh, madam, we've been trying to call you. I guess you were sleeping or something. That this is what. The next thing is asked was, did the rider call me? For me, I thought she was trying to say nobody called. So I was like, the rider didn't call you. I called you myself. You can check your WhatsApp or your network calls that I called you. I even sent you a VN. And I said, this lady said, did the rider call me? I said, I just told you the rider did not call, man. That I called you myself with this office phone that we've been chatting with. And he said, what is even wrong with you? You are very, very stupid. What is wrong with you? You are so unprofessional. And she called the phone on me. And I was like, Emma Gbamike, what just happened? Now, what just happened? How did this go from 0 to whatever? Were we supposed to attack the woman that said she was not going to release her goods? Or what exactly was she expecting us to do as a professional? I don't understand. So I let that slide that day. But before I let that slide, I called the woman again to reconfirm what the rider told me. She now said even till now, even till then, when I called her, she was yet to receive the payment. Until she received the payment, she was not going to release the item. So this woman had called the phone on me, the sender had called the phone on me and also blocked me on WhatsApp. Now, on Monday, she now used another WhatsApp call to send us the places, the addresses we are going to run errands for her for the day. And when I saw the address again, it clicked. I said, this was the address of that other woman on Saturday. And I called one of my staff and I asked her if they belong to the same person. She said yes. So for the first time, because usually I don't view their DP, I just transact business and move on. So I called the woman and I called my staff to check, and he said yes, that is the same person. We checked the DP, the same person. This lady is, I'm not sure, black don't crack. It's actually difficult to tell a woman's age, but this lady should be should be in her late 20s or early 30s. And because I didn't want to jump into conclusion, I decided to call her. And I said, after we received after I received the address, I said, Madam, please, can I ask you a question? Did you send us on an errand on Saturday? She said, yes. Were you the person that sent us to the address? I said, yes. I said, Madam, on Saturday, I don't know why you were upset, but you called me stupid for what? I didn't do anything. I only did my job, and you called me stupid. The next thing she did, she cut off the phone again. And of course, she had already reopened the one she used. She blocked the other Saturday. So this one she used on Monday, she blocked me again. And at that point, I asked myself, at what point do you now say no? At what point do you now say, enough is enough? I don't care about customers. This customer is always right kind of phrase that we use. At what point do you say no? This has gone too far. So I now sent her a message and said to her, Madam, myself and my company are no longer interested in doing business with you for now, except I receive an apology from you. The next thing she did was to send me a message and said, to hell with your apology and your company. You are so unprofessional. Now, the question I will have for you guys is, how do you handle such people? Have you ever come across people that are unnecessarily rude to you? Because on Saturday, I allow you to slide. Because to me, I felt people sometimes have a bad day. But I don't understand the bitterness. How were you having a bad day on Saturday? And on Monday, you are still angry. Over what? I don't understand. Why would anybody be that upset for nothing? So the question is, one, have you ever encountered any client, any customer that is so rude to you? How did you handle that? At what point do you say, to hell with customer is always right? That's my question. Please, I would really need you to share your response with me via comment section. Thank you for watching today's episode. Until I come again your way. Bye-bye.